Yo, what's up, everybody? Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be talking to you about staying motivated with your fitness goals and, more importantly, not trying to BS yourself into believing that you are derailed or you are off the rails of fitness or whatever the rails saying would be. And for some reason, we talk about rails a lot whenever it comes to fitness, especially. You know, you have a bad few days or a week and we tell people like, I'm off the rails. You know, a long time ago, what would happen is when people were traveling, they used the old-timey trains. They would travel from one side of the country to the other, but it was a long journey. It took a long time. The trains did not travel full speed from the beginning to the end. They would pause. They would sometimes let people off, let people on, or add coal to the train, or maybe even get robbed by somebody. Whatever it was, they didn't go full speed the whole time, but it was part of the process getting from point A to point B. But for some reason with like health and fitness, we don't think of it like that. We think of those pauses as like, oh, we're screwed, right? Or if we have a few bad days, we think of like, oh man, that's not how this is supposed to go. But in reality, because fitness is a long journey, it's a long kind of transformation, progression, pauses and relapses are part of the process here. But we've tricked ourselves into thinking that we have broken the process by having those moments of weakness or those days of weakness. But they really are part of the process. You cannot go full steam ahead on a long journey without something breaking down, without something getting burnt out, right? So those moments that we have believed are us stepping outside of the boundaries of the process turns out are actually an important part of the process that allow us to keep going, right? They fuel us up. They make us feel normal. They keep us from burning out by giving us mental relaxation from time to time without having to think about food prepping for a few days. These things are actually part of the process. Now, on those same journeys, people would travel from point A to point B. There would be times when people just got sick of the long journey and they would jump off the train and say, I'm not going there anymore. I'm just going to stay here. I'm over this whole thing. And they called those people settlers. They literally called them the thing that means I have given up on my ultimate goal because I'm satisfied enough to just stay where I am at. And you know what? In those cases, they were off the rails legitimately. And that's okay to do that. That's okay to consciously say, I am done. I am over this. This is how my life's going to be right now, and I'm going to be happy with it. Congratulations, that's awesome. I'm glad that you have a place that you are happy, etc., etc. But there is no such thing as like the last couple of days just got away from me. I didn't even realize it. I am off the chain. I'm off the track. If you realize that you have been messing up and you are not okay with that, then all you do is you go, I pick up my speed again. I am consciously still on this and I am not settling because I don't like where I'm at right now, or I don't like how this is going to turn out if I continue doing this, and you appreciate the moment and then keep going forward. I think that there's this weird thing about being, having a few bad days or a week, and somehow we consider it this crazy break from the entire fitness process, when ultimately it's actually part of the process. We've just tricked ourselves into thinking otherwise, and that we've got no hope now of hitting our goals. Like, you've got hope, trust me. You're going to get there. You'll be fine if you're interested in getting there. If where you're at now is your new goal and you're satisfied with that, then you're off the rails and enjoy being a settler, which is not a bad thing. I'm glad you're happy again. But just wanted to kind of mention, I've been through a lot of these in my lifetimes, the ups and the downs, and I have said myself, I have derailed. I am off the rails. Turns out that all I have to do is start moving forward again. And it turns out I wasn't actually off the rails. It's just that I wasn't going full steam ahead anymore. And then I just realized that's actually part of the process. That's part of getting to where I want to go, is the slowdowns, the pauses, the breaks, the interims, all of that stuff. So if you're feeling like that, if you're feeling like you're off the rails, I think you just have to kind of ask the question of, are you really? Like, if you're not happy where you're at, you don't have to be off the rails at all. There is no such thing if you're willing to keep going, right? If you're done, then you're done and you're off the rails. But if you're not happy with it, if you're not happy with where you are, pick it back up, full steam ahead, hit your goals. So, but anyways, this is something that was on my mind just this week, and good luck to all of you on your fitness journey while you're out there. Let me know if you got any questions, and we'll see you next time.